Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare with a new episode of Anno 1800. It's Kebablord and, well, here we have our big capital. And first things first, you must really think I am a moron for the last 3 episodes.
Your leadership.
Because I did not see that all the items that were missing were here in our salvager. And a little explanation of why I did not see that. Simply, it's habit. Because usually items loaded are at this height. And there you can see, it's nothing. So I was used to always look at this here, because in every ship there are the loaded items, and down here are the items put in there to increase the stats of a ship. So I thought, when just having a quick glance at it, that those were actually the upgrades for the ship, the slotted items, and not the ones that I wanted to, well, transport. And yeah, that is when a UI breaks with the habit of the that has been established for the player. There's something that you can do. I mean, I totally understand why they did it, because this is a special ship with a special action. But since it's the only ship that is using that kind of layout for the UI, it broke with my habits. And I'm simply using this ship not often enough, or switching items often enough to get used to also items being here. But yeah, here is Prunella. Here is Dario. And it totally did not help that items in ships are not listed in the item searcher, in the item menu. I know why they also did that, because, well, they did not want to overload the item searcher with every ship having upgrades down here. So they simply deactivated the listing for items for ships. Hey, it's just... And here you see the normal UI, and here you see the upgrades. Like, yeah, that I am used to. Okay, so, we got here the cutting edge, we got the Perfumier Prunella, and we got Dario, the mechanical engineer. And yeah, let's go first for Prunella, right? So, we have her here. Now those need wood. We don't need those anymore. Therefore, we need less pigs. Like 0. Meaning we can get rid of those and have more farmer workforce available. By the way, why do we still have city attractiveness? I mean, we should have so much pollution and so much not nature, because everything is full. Blah, blah. I'm not going to question that. So, and now we can also... increase the production of our sewing machines. Okay, so our sewing machines. I mean, we now have Dario the engineer, right? So, steel building processes iron. That is good. And we produce extra pocket watches. So, we don't need those steel mills here anymore.
An explosion in one of your factories.
I'm rambling about that in like every episode, but it just... Game. Why? Give me a proper challenge. That's bullshit. That's a total bullshit mechanic. Sheesh. Oh, at least it's solved quickly, but it's an interruption of my concentration while trying to, well, maybe do something productive in this episode. Okay, so we can get rid of those two, right? Yeah. We can. So now we are also producing pocket watches, at least a little bit. And we can now go for our little penny farthings for them.
It is irrational to expect such kindness.
And the cool thing is, the production of penny farthings is also going to help us producing pocket watches. Oh, we are now producing 16 penny farthings. That is way more than we need, right? Yep, it is. Okay then. Do we have any available? No, we don't have them here, but we have them in the Arctic.
Offering.
You stay there just in case. And you shall go to Cape Trelawney. Yeah, happiness for lack of luxury. Well, with the amount that you are consuming. I do not intend to upgrade you that much anytime soon. So now we definitely have more than enough farmer workforce.
No need for hyperbole, but thank you.
And you cannot upgrade because you don't have electricity. Okay, I totally get that. But you also want more access to a bank. Right? Yeah, there they have next to no access to a bank. So I am afraid I have to build a bank here.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Meaning,
Ship
it goes right
constructed.
that way. So that should now solve it a little bit. Yeah, variety theater. Who needs variety theaters, right?
Your city
can
is grown
simply
uglier.
Have more investors. Yeah, uglier because we don't get from engineer residences anymore. Blah, 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 blah. I'm well aware of that game. So...
A fire broke out.
I actually hope that would not happen anytime soon.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Not gonna lie, and you are not helping. My little cotton industry. How dare they put it on fire because people are too stupid to, well, prepare their meals or whatever. Something happens. My god. But yeah, once we have added a supply of penny farthings and pocket watches to our new capital, new kebab town, we are going to continue reworking the new world.
The fire.
I mean, we got 2 islands already. And we will go for
The people celebrate your leadership.
Coffee Island. By the way, how much caoutchouc are we producing here? 28, coffee 52, okay. Those are rookie numbers. We need to crank those numbers up. And the city continues developing. Nice.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Is it though? Our old city? Vice Admiral Polyster? Do we want you? Do we need you? I don't know, and I don't care. I only care about us in being in need of steel. Well, so, we got here now one additional airship. And you are going to be the penny farthings one. Or just penny farthings, okay.
Airship.
So, routes, trade route, 34. Penny farthings.
Not too many changes, I hope.
You gotta be shitting me. Always perfect timing, my friend. Can you please go screw yourself?
The people celebrate your leadership.
But at least you're writing something that helps me, so there's that.
No changes? Really?
Oh, our rescue mission. There's something happening. A Fistful of Doubloons. Well, track the thieves down. Yeah, look for to cross some food, because we are very good at hunting.
What's eating biscuit for?
Yeah, we don't need those horses. Okay, then. And then we have another route for the pocket watchers. So, create route, trade route, 34 pocket watches. I could also go for gramophones, since we are also now producing them, but I am not going to. We will go for the investor productions as soon as, well, the city is finished. Oh, how's this year now going like?
The festival has ended.
Yeah.
Your city has grown uglier. Ship constructed.
So, and how did someone in the comments say? I am truly the king of overproduction, as we can clearly see here. Everything is too much, especially since we update, the production has been increased. Oh well, I also forgot here a little road connection for our coal production. That should of course not happen at all.
Stores are inundated.
Okay, and I got a little piece of advice on how to increase my gold production. And that works best if I sell fish. And I can totally understand that. Because, well, if the fish storage is full, because we are not consuming any, then it does not matter at all. So that means how much fish are we producing here? 63 per minute. That is actually quite a lot. So trade route, create route. So that is a T route for trading. T3 because it's here. No, it's 3T. I'm going to do that per. I'm going to do that per region. $63 per minute. That means we are not able. Well, it depends on how many minutes it needs. So accept. So we got 3T fish. And we can build here a pier to make the travel distance a bit shorter. So now we see what is happening here with that expedition. The visitation, yeah, find the culprit. Okay, common garden fox, yeah. So we are definitely overproducing here. We have 34 work clothes and a new kebab town. We only need 14. Stuff like that. Well, it could be worse, right? So now that here everything is at least stable, I'm going to get a few more investors.
The festival has ended.
And then we can slowly start to
The city
focus
has grown uglier.
on the new world again. And go for the very annoying Coffee Island. Oh, by the way, before I forget that, yeah, I can use that part also for completing the internal investor layouts. That works a bit better. Yeah, we don't need the variety theater anymore, or the school. The university can be moved.
Not nearly as upmarket as I was led. You've got the credentials.
Yeah, definitely enough coverage by the member clubs.
Ship constructed.
I'm an impulsive shopper myself.
An explosion in one of your factories.
And again, another fire.
The fire has been vanquished.
We have the devil to pay.
Yeah, and you are blocking my construction area. Thank you. Because it's another pop-up. We definitely need more pop-ups in the game, right? Yeah, here we can then also place 3 buildings. Don't need that anymore.
Not enough to call it extortion.
Ain't perfect, but what is?
Okay, for you we just need to wait.
You share my own view.
Okay then, so now we got more complete investor districts. Okay, what is with here? Navigation, right? The Mountain Maw, yeah, navigation is totally no problem. Do not need any help. Soon, I am able to add more districts. And probably I will also build a museum with the size of an entire district.
Unprecedented.
Wait, yeah, you have access to electricity. Stop lying to me. Unless, of course, that one building went empty. But at least it does not affect the happiness. Just the amount of people living in there. We need more oil, I guess. So yeah, there are so many trains available. Oh, I changed train skin. Oh well. Interesting. Okay, so the old world. I know I have several oil tankers here now.
I could simply go to Prince.
You could simply
Can
shut
I
up.
interest you in this recently polished apple?
Yeah, that is
Ready for
okay
assignment.
because it's neutral. So oil, also called oil.
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
That is the wrong region. So time to go here. So routes. Accept. Accept. And that internal here is good enough. Okay, I don't think we are going to start for rework here in this new episode,
Untold perils await us.
because it will take an eternity.
We're under the weather.
The 7-year itch? So, we are using mainly Journalero workforce here. Interesting. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of most of that, because we need access to those oil wells. Especially here.
No captain could ask for more.
Oh, that is going to be painful to lay a layout to there, unless we go... Also here for everything. Yeah, I'm going to have to demolish the entire island. Expedition returns. Okay, what do we get? Taxman Tin. Mertlizowski the architect. Fabulous feed yard. Affects animal farms. Productivity plus 70%. That is interesting.
Ollia reporting in.
And you're going to sell the champagne here. So, yeah, the new world. Do we even have available ships here? Actually, we don't.
Good and ready.
So, trade routes. Let's see how are the building materials being
The
distributed.
festival has ended.
Of course, the Coffee Island comes last. We will need a fleet. So, time to go to the Arctic.
Stations!
You can already go to the new world.
We're all full up!
Oh well, I like it when everything works. So here we got a little bit more of money available. On steel. I mean, money is meaningless for us. So, that university can be moved there. And you... are one of the buildings that we are going to put there. Good thing that I activated that building placement as possible.
I can't promise it won't be dangerous.
Yeah,
The
goodbye.
reality of it hit you?
No, the reward is simply not big enough. Darling. Oh well. Members Club. Maybe we can also go here for a full district again. For
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
a full formation. You can say what you want, but the Barcelona layout
An
works.
explosion in one of your factories. An explosion in one of your factories.
I'm not even surprised. No, not crafting. So don't want to
On
sell
our
a ship.
way. Carry her about.
The fire has been vanquished.
Okay, and of course we need windows. Good thing we have more than enough here. Now, the next episode we are definitely going to go full Coffee Island, Caoutchouc Island, and rebuilding everything. Oh, wait, before we do that, you guys go to Kebablord. You are going to get all the resources. So,
Seductive charms bury my desk.
Cape Trelawney, Cape Trelawney. And then we will go on the 3-star Zoological Expedition.
Room to maneuver.
Alright, you're blocking the interface.
Cargo boat at the ready.
We can hope for fair winds, nothing more.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
San Nicholas Gabriel, the overachiever. Plus 10 happiness. Oh, that works.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay, so time for a new expedition.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
And as always, we go for Van Veen.
Aye, 'tis fair.
So here we at least get already a bit of medicine. Wait, no. You're going to New Kebab Town. That is not way better, so... Hunting, diplomacy, and medicine. Okay, diplomacy and hunting. Hunting and diplomacy again. And now we already got diplomacy 70 and hunting 70. So now we have that. Now all we need is a bit more medicine, which we got here. Now you also need some supply. Some extra rations. And you again only get the best stuff from me. So, time to start the expedition.
The ambulance is possible.
You guys should be super happy. I mean, you have all the goods that you ever need. All the goods that you ever hoped for. Okay, another ship has been constructed in the Arctic.
Airship.
Good, you will also go to Cape Trelawney, because you need the building materials.
exciting. A renowned personage has arrived.
Saint d'Artois. Vision of a Valley. Wait, Mary had a bloodline?
Workforce shortage.
Yeah, don't worry. We are going to fix that in the next episode. That has the potential to be interesting.
We need more workers.
To the edge of the world.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay, so Cape Trelawney.
Light path plotted.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
Yeah, that is acceptable. We don't need any propaganda by now.
How about a lick of paint once in a while?
You're not happy? So sad. Well, you don't really have any pollution on the island anymore and everything else. Why are you unhappy? You simply have no right to be unhappy. So this is now the point where we don't need this university anymore. We can connect you and the rest of the industry here. Can get rid of that dirt path. We could now even add a few more exhibits. Ah, that wouldn't cut it for now. We are going to build a proper museum here later. Maybe even a botanical garden there. Okay, so now my little preparation fleet. We need from you.
Workforce shortage.
As I said, next episode.
Props are spinning. Awaiting course.
In the hopes that I have enough steel in the new world. I am so glad that I have Prunella again, and not relying that much of steel. Here furnaces also means that we are consuming way less coal, which also helps.
No space left here.
I still find it interesting that we really have exactly 0 farmer houses. Despite having so much farmland. Oh, as I said already, systemic gameplay is sometimes more important than immersion. Okay then, so we can move you here.
Your ship has returned from its
So,
voyage.
in the Arctic, how's your progress? Oh, we'll soon have another airship. Yeah. the amount
Your
of
ship
influence
has
that we have
returned
thanks to
from
the
its
palace. Even without the palace, we would have over 500 left.
Workforce shortage.
So what if we go back to Cape Trelawney and select here a different
All
effect?
goings.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay, that is attractiveness, yeah.
Ship constructed.
That is not the effect that I wanted. Here, policies influence per module plus 10. Superior specialists replace where regular ones visiting your city. Well, then I know what we are going for, right? So, time for a botanical garden. Also make it here super ugly. Oh my god, we now got nearly 1,000 more in attractiveness. Same for the zoo. Of course, I still need to be a bit careful.
Admiral! Admiral!
Yeah, just wait a little bit. Soon we can work that out, my friend. Then let's go for the right to remain act, right? Whoa, soon we also get the Naval Logistics Act and then the next prestige level. Isn't that awesome? And do we still have workforce issue? Oh, actually not. Nice. What does it? So now we could put in here additional items, but so far that is not necessary, so extra workforce, that is acceptable. Also be here, more workforce available just in case. We go here with a right to remain. Superior specialists replace the regular ones visiting your city. And now I want to know what kind of specialists we are getting, especially with that frequency that we are having.
Always hard to keep places under one's hat.
Yeah, probability of guess 63%, of course. I mean that basically every 30 gameplay minutes we are getting a new, with a 63% chance a new specialist. So I want to keep at least 300 influence as reserve, just in case. DLC, Prime Minister completed. I guess it is because of the attractiveness level and the amount of policies that we have unlocked now. Overview, how many do we have? Oh.
I would gladly drown among the reeds.
This atmosphere is...
Okay, you guys need a university. Here you have it. And you three can also be upgraded.
Oh, you're talking.
Okay, you two also get a school. Be happy now. And we now got even more influence available. I wonder if Prestige is going to reset our bonuses that we get beforehand. In general, that amount of investor houses, yeah, that is quite impressive. Okay, the Arctic.
Crops are spinning.
You can also go to Cape Trelawney. Interesting will be to see if we have enough steel or anything. I mean, we totally should.
Airship.
My harmonica never.
Dirigibbling.
And I'm also going to completely demolish everything that we have built here. Aside from the oil. I'm also going to place a way more efficient railroad network.
Cargo stations.
Especially with all the bonuses from the tractors, this coffee plantation is going to be very efficient. By the way, how much tobacco are we producing here? 6, so not even that much. So Cape Trelawney is getting many new visitors, meaning we get way more
The secret may be out about this
tourism money.
place.
Yeah, meaning in 140 we will probably get the notification of a new
A
guest
surge
at
of
the
interest
city.
here this season.
No, come on.
Always hard to keep
I want to
places
have
under
that.
one's hat.
Last wave before I go take a
The
thumbnail.
secret may be out about this place. Same old holiday gangs.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Altitude stable.
I see the same old faces whenever I come here.
So, apparently we did not get a specialist this
More or
time.
less popular than before.
And nearly 30,000 of tourism income. No comparison to the nearly 300,000 of royal tax that we are spending. Oh wait, this is global, yeah. Okay, in the meantime, the expedition needs our
Set our bearings right.
Scylla and Charybdis. Well, navigation, of course.
Ship constructed.
Props are spinning.
So, Cape Trelawney, and here we have the Poseidon. You shall also go to the New World. And yeah, now it's time to take a thumbnail. So, the question is, what are we going to do? Will we focus on Prunella's return? I don't think so, but there's also not that much to show, honestly. Aside from maybe that, yeah, it may not be beautiful, but it is what we did in this episode. Gaining more influence. So, dear viewers, as always, I hope you liked this episode. Now that we have finally fixed a lot of our issues. And, yeah, in the next episode we are going to focus on the New World. And we'll try to rework the Coffee Island to make it way more productive. And then we will see what happens. I mean, at the moment we have 2
Your ship
coffee
has
islands.
returned from its voyage.
And it's really time to make them one. So, yeah, if you liked this episode, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It's always a great feedback for me. It makes me happy and, well, keeps me going. And if you have any feedback, questions or whatsoever, then just type it down in the comments. And I will make sure to read it. And, yeah, you may also join our community Discord if you want to
Your
get in
ship
touch
has
with
returned
people.
from its voyage.
And yeah, if you want to get notified whenever a new episode is being uploaded, then also please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and make sure that notifications are activated. And with that, I say goodbye and see you in the next episode of Anno 1800. Bye bye!